Thanks for staying with us. Now we discuss our hot topic. The Lagos State University LASU Ojo has, for the first time in 40 years history, produced its first graduate with a perfect score, 5.0 cumulative grade point average. The graduate who set the new academic record is here with the ladies in the studio. Welcome with us, Amina Yusuf in the building. Good to have you.
Thank you, Ma.
We know Nima Akashati would love to be here right now, but she's not here. But you know, the reason why this was so personal to Nima, because she's from Esako, Edo State as you. She went to your school, last school, and you studied studied law. So it was like it was personal to her, and she told the world, and she kept telling the world, even though the world was already celebrating you, but even the ladies had to draw their attention to who is this person. But congratulations, we're proud of you. We know that it's not easy feat. And let me ask you the same question everybody has been asking you for the past few days. How did you do it?
Yeah. How does somebody get 5.0?
How?
How? I think I was dedicated.
Okay.
My both parents have really made so much sacrifice. Like, education seems to be the only thing on their table. Like, other than the basic feeding, rent, it's just education. I was not very good in mathematics. Any single textbook on maths, my daddy bought.
Wow.
So that, I think I have like 10 maths textbooks. Every single textbook he gets to buy.
Wow.
So they are not very, financially they are not okay. So seeing them make so many sacrifices, and you know, in a family from that kind of background, you experience some sort of embarrassment that you know your parents would naturally not deserve. So I just needed to.
Sure. Like, when did this start? When did your parents start this pressure to get you to study? At what age?
My life. Yes. Wow. Primary school. I went to hostel secondary school, Alikwa College. It's a boarding school, and I was there just on through SS3. Wow. I didn't even write JSS3. So it was like, he just had his way of making me exceptional. Every single time, I went to boarding school, but every single time I came home, my daddy was, all of my notes, he would edit, he's a journalist. Okay. So he goes through from the nation, he goes through every single line. Wow. It's very detailed. Complains to the teacher at every opportunity he gets. So everybody in Alikwa knows him well. So it's a very, very...
Was there any time growing up, because of how he was with you, did you at any time feel uncomfortable with that? Did you try to fight it?
No.
Okay, so you've just always accepted it?
Yeah, just at that level, I understood that parents have different approach.
Okay.
But it's the intention that counts. I know that what he did, he loved me and wanted the best. That's just how he knew how to, you know, express himself, and so it was not a problem.
So here I'm looking at you with hijab, and I know that Nima has always been an hijab rights advocate. She's always spoken up about the fact that the hijab doesn't cover the brain, because many people feel like if you wear hijab, you're being dominated, and so this was not just a win for you. This was a win for every Muslimah wearing hijab, because for them, see, our hijab does not cover our brain. We can wear hijab and be smart. What was the feeling you got from that? As in, how has the response been to your success, and how everybody is using you as a
hijabite community
for the hijabite community?
It's somehow shocking. Because a day before the press conference, my friend told me, once this your 5.0 thing is out, you're going to be a very popular person. I'm like, oh. In academics. This is not entertainment. Too. Let's just move on to the next goal. This is in the past. And so the following day, I was so surprised. I wrote an article when I was 18 years doing diploma about Firdaus Amasa. You know, Firdaus was not allowed to, you know, because she...
Yes. Yeah.
So I was just giving an opinion on the nation that this is not right, considering...
Dug it out.
Hijab right activist.
So you have not become
So I'm overwhelmed. Some persons called me from Egypt, UK, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia. Someone even called me from Egypt crying.
That's why it's important that we must understand the enormity of what you've done. It's not just about the 5.0, it's like you represent a huge population of Nigerians from across the world. Nigerians who are human beings who wear hijab. And it's important that people know and respect you for your accomplishment. Let's talk about the fact that you're a law graduate, because there was always this debate of how does a hijabite lawyer dress? You know, that whole, did they wear hijab in courts and stuff like that? What has been very controversial back and forth. What's your own opinion on that? And how do you think government can begin to change perception, especially to hijabites?
Hijab is just a dressing. I don't know, personally, I don't know why there's so much interest in that topic.
Yeah.
Once you are brilliant, regardless of, and the thing is, I need to let every hijab sister know this. Forget about the controversy and just do your best. There was a time when one of our lecturers, Dr. Loko, she's a Christian, she said, I told her, Mom, I'm really concerned. I want to do my best. I want to try hard. But with this hijab thing, she said, Amina, keep on wearing your hijab, but keep on doing the best thing you can. You will eventually be accepted with even the full kimono. And so, the day after the press conference, the biggest law firm in Nigeria called me, Olanu Ajayi, to offer me an internship.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, regardless of the job.
Yes.
Wow.
That's Aisha Yusuf a few years back. Everybody forgot about the job.
Right.
So it is your personality. You are the one that will change the narration for yourself.
Fantastic.
So government, regardless, that individual has to work for her image. Nima is here. When I have a store that someone helps me handle at home. So when I told her I was coming to your view, she was so happy. Please let me follow you. I need to see Nima. And she's a Christian.
Right.
And Nima is on the job. So it's more about the individual than the government. Forget about what people say. Just do your best.
So you're so young, and the way you speak, you seem wise beyond your years, as they say it. And I'm wondering, I know you've given us a little background, you know, at home. What else would you say has helped you to form this confident young lady? Was it the study in law, or was it just really home? Or you were just born like this?
Secondary school.
Okay. Wow.
I went to Hikma College. And it was more of a personal thing to the teachers than it was just, you know, most schools, they are concerned about their image.
Right.
But Hikma was more concerned about the development of the students.
Right.
The funniest thing is, I graduated BGS in LASU. The one department in Faculty of Science. The students who graduated, they was also from Hikma College. And then, I think 2 departments, 2020-2021 session, the BGS in a department in Faculty of Science is from my school, in fact, my set. So there are about 3 of us that graduated as BGS from Hikma College.
When you say BGS, you know,
yes, best graduate
student.
because the people watching.
Okay, best graduate.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
So
fantastic.
we've always been nurtured. We do moral instruction in school.
Okay.
Moral instruction is not even recognized, but it's a school thing. You know, the school believes that you have to be good academically, fine, but that is not enough to build a character.
Right.
Yeah, so I give it to them.
So what's the future for Amina? What's the next step? So now obviously you have job offers on the table. You can pick and choose. You know, governors are telling you cash here and there. What's the next step? I hope you're not here.
I have to say that,
Please.
prior to this experience,
Yes.
it was immediately after law school with Jackpot. That was like my intention.
Plan.
Yes. But looking at the way Nigerians celebrated it so unexpectedly, I definitely am more passionate about, more patriotic about the situation. And regardless of where I go in the world, I will always come back to.
Fantastic. So at least for now you are here.
Yeah.
For now, yeah.
Please don't carry our intelligence and go and give somebody else.
Yes, of course, internships then. And also for just in the need to you know, give back to the society, I plan on creating a YouTube channel
Okay.
for just law students across Nigeria.
Right.
Okay.
So the goal is to take them through compulsory courses in law,
Right.
Okay.
like all compulsory courses from 100 to 500 level. And the reason I'm doing this is because you realize in accounting, economics, and some science courses, they even have movies. I'm reading and someone is watching a movie beside me, telling me it's related to virology.
Yeah.
And I feel that that's kind of, that's a better way to understand certain
Yes.
topics.
Makes it easier.
Yes, it makes it easier. So one of my goals, just to give back to law students across Nigeria, is to create a YouTube
How
channel.
was studying like? You know, when some people are watching now, they would also like their daughter to do law. How was it really difficult? You know how you hear this, studying in Nigeria is so difficult, university in Nigeria is so difficult, you're reading with Kandu and everything. Is it really that bad, or they're just overreacting?
It's actually fun for me.
Okay.
I studied sometimes 18 hours a day.
Wow.
Sometimes in 2 days I might do nothing else other than maybe I wake up, observe Salat, eat, pray,
With the book.
and I'm with the book. I just enjoy it. So I think it starts with developing interest in anything.
Wow.
Once you have that interest, it's like a novel. The only social thing, one of the only things I do socially, I mean on social media, is watch your view.
Really? Oh, that's cool. Please, that's huge.
You have to play that over and over.
Instagram, I'm not really on Instagram, Twitter, because it's time consuming. But I'm on LinkedIn because that's a lot more professional. You get opportunities on LinkedIn. But Facebook, I don't even know how to operate Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Fantastic.
Because
See how my shoulder is rising. I feel like my younger sister is here making me proud.
But YouTube, always, I don't think there's a video of your view I've not watched.
Oh, wow.
I'm serious. I enjoy it so much.
So good to have you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
This is huge, and it's the world is there for you. Is your oyster. There's so much you can do. I mean, we're celebrating you, but look at the opportunities. And we'll always be here to guide you all the way at the best you can. I know Nima is probably going to screaming through her TV screen right now, but definitely she's also very proud of you. I mean, she was been screaming it and she's shouting it. And this is beyond the hijab for Nima. It's also the fact that you're just like her. You're from her community, and you went to her school, you studied her course. It's like an entire path.
And I have to even say something about Nima. We've met before.
Ah, nice.
Last week, she came to see one of our professors, and I was like, and I love her.
Yeah.
So we have to take pictures with Nima, and she took picture, like a celebrity.
Yeah.
And I was like, very
cool.
soon.
Fantastic.
Her anointing rubbed off on you.
All right, that's all we can take. Thank you so much, Amina, for joining us. We're going to break now. When we come back, move on to the next segment. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.